A few weeks ago when I got my Zoom H6, one of the tests that I did, comparisons that I did, was using the Beyer M260 ribbon mic, re-ribboned by ENAK ribbon services with an RCA ribbon. So less sensitive and less high frequency response than a stock Beyer M260. And I fed that mic through the Coleman audio splitter into the Zoom H6 and the RME UFX at the same time. But I used test tones in very low levels for that test. So I'm going to do a pair of clips today comparing the UFX to the Zoom H6 with the Beyer M260 with the ENAK re-ribbon. But I'm going to use narration and me speaking and some acoustic guitar as the source instead of the test tone. I will put a test tone on the tracks so that we can get the levels right in post, so you're listening to comparable volumes when you listen to the clips. Let's start off with the test tone. We've got our Studio 6 digital audio tools here. That should be long enough. Here's the voice, roughly a foot from the microphone. Here's the voice, roughly a foot from the microphone. That's what it sounds like with a person speaking into the microphone and being recorded on the H6 and the RME UFX. That's what it sounds like with a person speaking into the microphone and being recorded on the H6 and the RME UFX. Now I'm going to play a little guitar. Oh, first, let's enjoy a moment of silence. Here's a suburban afternoon with all the windows closed on the Beyer M260. Now a little music. There's some music, there's some narration, there's some room tone captured on a re-ribbon Beyer M260 through the Zoom H6 and the RME UFX. By the way, all these recordings are being made with the gain cranked all the way on the preamps. Even with that gain cranked all the way, the levels are not very hot. So there's just not much point in comparing lower preamp levels. I don't think anybody would ever use these things other than cranked all the way. So I hope you found that useful.